Republicans are a disaster right now. Have you guys noticed? Their entire line of attack is just disastrous at the moment. The Vance troll. Dude, this right here. These guys think this is so cool. All these right-wing influencers, they're posting these videos thinking it's making them look good, thinking it's savagely getting after the campaign. That, by the way, is Kamala Harris's plane. And here he comes. He comes over to the cameras that are filming Kamala Harris get off her plane.
Guys, how are you? Alright. So I know you're covering the Vice President here. I figured I'd come by and one, just get a good look at the plane. Hopefully it's going to be my plane in a few months. But I also thought you guys might get lonely because the Vice President doesn't answer questions from reporters and hasn't for 17 days. Have they given you guys an explanation for why she won't take questions from reporters? No? Nobody? Okay, great. Well, I hope that she changes her mind because it'd be good for the American people, and I think it'd be good for you all if she actually ran a real campaign instead of one from a basement with a teleprompter. So, have a good one, guys. See ya. What would you like to hear from her? I'd love her to answer some questions. I'd love her to just answer what she wants to do and also explain why every single position she has changed.
Dude!
She pretends to be a prosecutor, yet she pretends to be a...
He's so awkward!
And yet, wanting to defund the police. She's the border czar, yet she's opened up the American southern border. This is a person who has to answer the questions from the media, and it's disgraceful that she runs for you guys. It's also insulting for the American people. But anyway, we're going to go do our event. I appreciate you guys being here. I wish she paid you some more attention. See ya.
All right, so let's unpack this for a second because there's a number of things going on. First off, just to absolutely begin with, this is weird stalker behavior because there's a camera crew there literally just filming some B-roll of Kamala getting off the plane and maybe gonna get a question or something as they walk by. Obviously, you see they were set way back from the tarmac. But what's interesting about it, though, is how he comes in here and he tries to, like, barge in. He's gonna come in and start throwing his weight around. And then when they ask him, well, what would you like to hear from her? You could tell that he hadn't actually thought about that at all. He was like, well, I want her to tell me what she's gonna do. And the borders are. And, with his little rambly thing. Now, here's what's funny about this, though, is seeing the fallout. One of the first things was a tweet that is going viral with this woman. Oh, my God, dude. This one's going hugely viral. She's a Simpsons writer on their way to a 15-year-old's OBGYN appointment. Oh, now this, people, is a fucking roast. Wow. Dude, she just cleaned his clock. Because look at him. He's got his whole entourage. And what is he doing with his whole entourage, though? Think about this, guys. What does he do with this whole entourage? He doesn't go up to the cameras wherever he landed. He's going around trying to bully the woman at her press corps. That's what their messaging is. So he brings this whole entourage of dudes and he wants to go over and bully the vice president of the United States by saying that's going to be his plane in a couple months. That's right? He's like, I'm gonna own this. I'm taking this away from her. Right? Now, mind you, you got to see what else happened to this guy today. Because this is how he started the day. He started his day saying, I'm going to go alpha the vice president. He's going to go over and tell everybody how that's going to be his plane. And she doesn't take questions was his thing, right? Dude, watch what happened to him after this, though. Because then a reporter asked him a question about why would somebody in Wisconsin want to have a beer with you? Oh, my God. Dude, this is the most awkward moment I think I've ever seen in my life, bro. Watch this. This is the same guy. This is Mr. Alpha. He's coming to I'm taking that plane away. Why doesn't she talk to the media? Why isn't she running a campaign? Watch homie.
Why would people in Wisconsin want to have a beer with you?
Well, I guess they
they'd want to have a beer with me because I actually do like to drink beer. And, I probably like to drink beer a little bit too much, but that's okay. I'm sure the media won't give me too much crap over that. But look, I mean, the reason I'm doing this, and the reason I think Donald Trump is doing this, and I think the media often slanders him, but I've never met a guy who likes normal people more than Donald Trump.
Dude, this is the guy who wants to bully Kamala Harris for not being able to answer questions. Dude, that is DeSantis level, bro. You know what I'm saying? He is so bad, right? This guy, and it's the same day. He goes from walking over to like, I'm going to dominate, Kamala Harris because I'm the big tough media guy, right? And then
why would people in Wisconsin want to have a beer with you?
Well, I guess they'd want to have a beer with me because I actually do like to drink beer.
Dude,
I probably like to drink beer a little bit too much, but that's okay. I'm sure the media won't give me too much crap over that. But
dude, so
look, I mean,
awkward. Bro, that is like one of the most awkward responses I've ever seen in my life. I probably like to drink beer a little too much. Yeah, what do you get drunk and yell at your fucking kid to like put away his Pokemon cards? Right? He gets drunk and he throws his kid's Pokemon cards in the trash. Is what he does, right? Right? And his wife is running around apologizing for him. Oh my God. Dude, that's so awkward. It is so awkward, bro. Oh, dude yells at his kid for not being white. That is savage. Dude, that is savage. This is one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever seen. He's so awkward. I was like, dude, if you heard this guy talking in a park, you'd hide your kids. It's true. But that's the JD Vance. Like, they're not beating the weird allegations, guys. They honestly aren't. They're not beating the weird allegations. This is strange behavior. And it's kind of indicative of the whole right-wing sort of media frenzy right now. Because you'll see what they're doing is they're all like very cluelessly lashing out. Like another one was the Benny Johnson tweet. Okay, let me show you this. So Benny Johnson tweets this. He says, "This is not edited. This is real. This was the performance just given, proudly reposted on the campaign's page. Just a perfect encapsulation of the Harris campaign. Sorry in advance if it makes your ears bleed." Now I'm going to play a little bit of it.
We'll rally round the flag, yo. We'll rally once again.
Now, obviously, Benny's posting this because of the guy's singing style. He's trying to sort of lash out and be like, oh, this guy's a shitty singer. That's what Benny's doing, right? Makes your ears bleed. But what Benny doesn't understand, he doesn't know who this guy is. You know who this guy is? This guy is Bon Iver. This guy is from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. This is the hometown boy, a beloved. I got like goosebumps on my arm right now. This is the hometown boy from Eau Claire who made it, right? One of their beloved local musicians that made it to international success, playing for his hometown crowd, doing an old song, an old Patriot song to celebrate Kamala Harris. This guy is like a man of the people in Eau Claire singing to his people. And they're so dumb. They're so dumb. They don't get it, right? They're just like, oh, terrible singer. I mean, I don't think Bon Iver's a terrible singer. He's got a really unique style. The guy is heartfelt and real. He's not some astroturfed right-wing darling. But that's what's so funny about it. I'm like, dude, this is why you're going to lose the election. They have no idea. They don't understand that there they are, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz go to Wisconsin for a crowd of thousands of local people in Eau Claire. And Eau Claire, by the way, guys, is a very tight-knit city. I used to play a club there called House of Rock on every tour, and it would be packed, and they would pay me really well. They are an incredibly devoted local community. There's a college there. Everybody is like super dedicated. The people who live there don't resent the college students. It's a really intensely like localized and take care of your own kind of place that embodies a spirit of acceptance and family and unity and love. And so Kamala Harris goes there and they do a performance with a beloved local artist. And the right wing's just like making fun of the way they sing. It's crazy. It's crazy how ignorant these people are. Dude, it's so funny how they just don't know what they're talking about. They just don't know what they're talking about at all. What's wild about it is they have no concept of what is going on with their own campaign. They're just flailing. We're going to look at the comparison here. You ready? Now you tell me, we're going to A/B test this. We're going to look at both campaigns today, and we're going to see which one of these is going to get their crowd hyped up. We're trying to lure in new people on our side. We got Kamala, we got MAGA, and we got spokespeople now. They're saying, hey, why don't you come out? We're doing this really cool shit. Kamala, it's a vibe. What's the vibe? Here's the vibe.
Democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what
That's a vibe.
Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. That's right, Eau Claire.
Let's go. If you brought some kegs there, I bet that would be a hell of a party. All right, now let's go look at what MAGA's up to. Okay, let's go see if we want to go drink a beer with MAGA.
Why would people in Wisconsin want to have a beer with you?
Well, I guess they'd want to have a beer with me because I actually do like to drink beer, and I probably like to drink beer a little bit too much, but that's okay. I'm sure the media won't give me too much crap over that. But look, I mean, the reason I'm doing this, and the reason I think Donald Trump is doing this, and I think the media often slanders him, but I've never met a guy who likes normal people more than Donald Trump.
And likes normal people more than what does that mean? That means Donald Trump's not a normal person? What is Donald Trump, right? That's the difference, guys. Oh, dude, that's so funny, bro. They're a disaster.